marching on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One can do up to 20 or 30. The next would be side steps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can do this for about 20 times. The next is add a tap. 1, 2, tap on the side. 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 These also you have to do 10 to 20 times. Then the tap in front. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. Next, behind. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. And the last one is a cross tap. 1, 2, 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 cross tap. You can do this about 10 to 20 times. And thereafter, as far as the walking is concerned, there are bit new ideas that we can use. Those of you who are Maharashtrians will know the famous Pandarichi Wadi, where all those Warkaris go dancing to Pandharpur saying Gyanma Tukaram. So I just demonstrate the basic steps of Gyanma Tukaram, which we can do at home on the music. Like this. Gyanma Tukaram, 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 Gyanma Tukaram. So 10 or 20 steps you go round one round. The other one is for the Gujaratis, they know Garba very well, so you can do some Garba steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then change the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Depending upon how much you are interested, you can do it. Similarly, having started walking exercises, now we can have a bit of jogging at home. And the jogging is to be done in a what is called as Siddha walk, an ancient walk in the figure of 8. Now you can just see me taking that jogging for about count of 100, 120. Just see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, I'll stop now at 100, but you can go up to 200 or whatever level that you can have of getting used to a bit of slow jogging in your own home. Thank you. Let's see the next part now. Hi everybody. Thank you for watching this video called Sweat Out. My name is Ramesh Poddar and I'm a doctor by profession. Now we'll start with the lower body exercises. The first one is lifting up our knees to a normal position of how much we lift up while walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is better to keep our core muscles on strain while you are doing this, because then your stomach, abdominal fat also can become less and the muscles can become tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do this up to 20 times. That is the knee lifts. Next is knee straightening. Straighten the knee. This is for the quadriceps here. Tighten it. Keep your ankle flexed upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, and then while breathing out you will raise your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do this 20 times each place on each side. Then you abduct the thighs, that is, put them on sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do this for 20 times. Depending upon again how much you can do. Slowly start from 5, then make it 10, and then go on increasing. Next is lifting up the ankle, internally rotating our thigh and pressing the knee down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. You can do it on the other side, and you should do it, you can do it up to 25 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 25. Because this will help us to do Padmasana pose in yoga as well as sitting down on the floor, or have a flexibility to sit down in an awkward position, whether it is toilet or you go to an Indian toilet, etc. Then the next is the touching of toes. You lift your hands up to the chest level and bend and touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you get this habit of bending your back, it will not pain and it will help you in the activities at home, like maybe if you are cleaning your house nowadays in Corona times, or picking things up and such things. The next you do is you get up a little bit and slowly push against the wall. I will demonstrate to you on this wall how one can push it. Put both your hands like this, stand like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, count about 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Of course, please remember to have chairs by your side so that in case you feel loose, losing your balance, you can hold them too. That was the front push, and then the wall you can do it 10 times. Then you stand and upward push. Push your hands up, down, up, down. You can even use the bottles. If you have the weights as water bottles, full with water. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This will be useful for putting your things in the cabin baggage or putting on the cupboards or removing things from the cupboard. Your body must be used to going above the heads. And then you might have seen in the garden gyms there are wheels. The wheels give you exercises. There are 2 small wheels and 1 big wheel. Now these 2 small wheels you can imagine as if they are there. So you stand half squat, because that gives you a little habit of getting balance, and move 2 wheels same time. Do this 10 times on one side, 10 times on the other side. Then again you do it for the whole big wheel 10 times, other side 10 times. One side 10 times, other side 10 times. So we saw these exercises, about 10 exercises in the sitting position with our body and using for the lower part of the body. One more thing we will always remember is after we finish the exercise, we do, as I said, cool down exercise. Those exercises again we can do some of them slowly, and then what is known as Shavasana or a corpse pose. Now Shavasana is popularly known to be done in a lying down position. But when you do an exercise sitting, there is nothing wrong if you can do Shavasana in a sitting position like this. The idea is that you have to sit in completely relaxed position, loosen the entire body, focus your mind from your head to the toes as if you are relaxing it. It's not moving, it's immovable. Your neck, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankles, as if they are not moving at all. Imagine that. And just slow breathing, close your eyes and like virtually sleep, keeping your mind completely vacant. That is Shavasana or a pose like that of a corpse. Do this for 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Actually, it's a good idea if you do Shavasana before sleep. You can go to sleep very easily. So, that's about all for today. One point I must tell you is that if you have any questions, don't forget to put your comment or question in the question box in the video that appears on the YouTube. Thank you for watching this.